some of you might already know it. I think this is Scrum framework. I think many of you already know it. Anyone here do not know it? Yeah. Is there someone who don't know Scrum framework? So I'm just waiting to hear from some of you. How many of you here do not know this? So again, just to give you a brief overview. So the product owner talks to stakeholders, makes some assumptions and experiments, fills the product backlog. The team pulls something from the top of the product backlog into sprint backlog, and the sprint of max 1 month is started. You have daily Scrum, product backlog refinement, sprint review, and retrospective. And then the feedback from the sprint review is fed back to the product backlog. So this is the bigger picture. So which many people usually will not understand, isn't it? So don't worry if you don't understand. Yes, you can always ask a lot of questions, but we can also go deep dive into it. So Scrum is all about Scrum team, and then Scrum events, and then Scrum artifacts. So Scrum team, anyone know what is Scrum? Who is all part of Scrum team? Yes, we want people to answer it. So it is not a lecture that I am interested in giving it. So we want people to answer. Who is all part of Scrum team?
Product owner,
Okay.
Scrum Master and developers.
Scrum Master and developers. Okay. And Scrum events? Sprint.
Daily calls.
Okay. Sprint is the first event. Okay. Sprint planning.
Daily
Scrum. And
Requirements.
sprint review followed by retrospective. And then Scrum artifacts, product backlog, sprint backlog, one more artifact. Anyone know this?
increment.
Product increment. Okay. All right. So what do you think now? There is one more artifact of transparency. Anyone know this? There is an artifact of transparency. Who knows this? Artifact of transparency is definition of done. Okay. So the artifact of, so most of the time it is not mentioned as an artifact, but it is an artifact of transparency. Okay. So this is the bigger picture. So now we wanted to talk about product owner, Scrum Master, and why do you think it is, why do you think product owner role is difficult? Anyone? So the kind of common questions that I keep getting is, what is the difference between a BA and a product owner? What is the difference between a product owner and a project manager? So these are some of the common questions that I usually get. So what do you think? Who is the product owner? So let's say I'll give you some statements and you have to tell me true or false. Okay. So the primary job of a product owner is writing user stories. True or false? Yes. Anyone want to? Yeah.
True.
True.
Yes.
No.
No? Come on. How can you say that it is not true? See, is it not going to hurt her sentiments? Yeah. So what do you think? So if you say it is true, why it is true? If you say it is false, why it is false? Yes, Ranjit, you have to tell me if you said it is not true, right? So what do you think the primary job of a product owner?
Yeah, product owner, he discuss with the business and stakeholders, and he will get the product backlog.
Okay. So then the primary job of a product owner is requirements gathering, isn't it?
Exactly, yes.
So my answer is, that is also false. Oh my God. So if I have to say the right answer, the primary job of a product owner is prioritization and vision. Creating a product vision, creating I mean, prioritizing everything. So that is to me is a product owner. Now, let me ask you this. So let's say you are the owner of your house. You are getting your house constructed. There is one team building the basement, another team building the kitchen, another team building the living room. Now tell me what happens if these three teams don't talk to each other? What kind of a house are they really going to build for you? So no matter, yeah, it's all crap. No matter whatever crap they build, you are the one who is going to own it. Isn't it? So one house, one owner of the house, but multiple teams building different parts of the house. Isn't it? So similarly, one product owner, multiple teams can build different parts of the product and integrate their pieces together. So that is to me is a product owner. Okay. So what will a product owner do? So if you ask me, yes, you can read whatever is there in the slide, but if I have to add something to it, so 50 to 60% of the time, the product owner is outward focused. Okay. 20 to 30% of the time, the product owner is inward focused. And remaining 20 to 30% of the time, they are focused on refinement. So what is outward focused? So honestly, let me tell you, product owners deal with all the irritating stakeholders in the world. Okay. So I call it as stakeholder management. Okay. What else? So regulatory and complaints. So they are the ones. Yeah. What else? ROI. Anyone know what is ROI?
Return on investment.
Not rate of interest. Okay. If
Return
you
on
have too many EMIs, then you will be worried about ROI only. Rate of it. No, it is return on investment. What else? So how many of you know how is your product competing in the wider world? Competition. Okay. And last but not least, they are involved in market research, or they talk to stakeholders, customers, and everyone. And then 20 to 30% of the time, they talk to Scrum Master and team and participate selectively in Scrum events. Now I'll give you 4 events. Now you have to tell me which of these 4 product owners are optional. Sprint planning, daily Scrum, sprint review, retrospective. Which of these 4 events product owner is optional?
Daily Scrum.
Retrospective.
Daily Scrum. Yeah, daily Scrum is a huddle between the team members. Product owners don't have to be present there. I mean, unless the product owner have a lot of time to spend. Yeah, they can come and listen, be a silent listener. Okay. And remaining 20 to 30% of the time, they are focused on refinement. Refinement means what is that they are going to refine? They are refining the product vision. They are refining the product vision, product roadmap, product strategy, product backlog, etc. So this is to me is a product owner, not someone who keeps typing all the user stories. Many people ask me the primary job of a product owner is typing user stories. So better hire typists. No, why is that we need a product owner? There are better things for a product owner to do, isn't it? So again, there is a lot, but this is exactly to me what a product owner do. Any questions so far based on what you learned? Okay, so let me move on. Scrum Master. Who is the right person for a Scrum Master? Who is the right person for a Scrum Master? Yes? Someone, please help me out. Yes, I have given something here, but who, if you want to hire someone as a Scrum Master, who is the right person for a Scrum Master?
Someone with good communication skills and then who is an individual leader. Okay.
Someone communication skills. Okay. Someone who manages things. Okay.
He-
Anybody
he-
else?
He or he has that adaptability.
Okay.
skill set.
Yeah. All right. So anybody else? Certified SM. Okay. Okay. Anybody else? Who is the right person for a Scrum Master?
Maybe someone who is good at resolving conflicts.
Okay. So I'm waiting for others to also answer. Yes, Ranjit, you want to say
Facilitator.
something? Yeah.
Facilitator.
Facilitator. Okay. Yes, Ravi. Another Ravi.
Who will remove the impediments?
Okay. No. I'm not asking what will a Scrum Master do. Who is the right person for a Scrum Master? Who is the right person for a Scrum Master?
A person who can become a bridge between a product owner and the developer.
Bridge between a product owner and a Scrum Master. A product owner and team. Who is better at managing people? Now, let me ask you this, honestly. Would you hire a developer in your team who cannot write a single line of code? Would you hire someone
No.
as a developer who cannot write a single line of code? No. Would you
No.
hire someone as a tester in your team who cannot write a single test case?
No.
No.
No. Then why have someone as a Scrum Master who don't know Scrum? So when we want a developer, the way how you do is round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, you do all the rounds of interviews and pick someone as a developer. But when you want a Scrum Master, there is a funny way of selecting Scrum Masters. Inky, pinky, ponky. You are my Scrum Master from tomorrow. Would you hire any other role like that? So this is the first step for disaster. Majority of the Scrum Masters who are performing the role out there, they don't know Scrum. And I have seen this over and over and over again. When you look around and name a random person as a Scrum Master from tomorrow, will this person ever be able to do the job? Choosing a wrong person is disastrous as a Scrum Master. By the way, how many of you think that Scrum Masters don't have enough work to do? The job of a Scrum Master is to schedule Outlook meetings and book the meeting rooms. What work a Scrum Master do for 8 hours a day? Yeah. How many of you think that Scrum Masters don't have enough work to do? Yeah, it's okay to say that. Yeah. So I keep hearing this all the time. Okay. So see, again, there are so many things that usually come up. But what I often see is many times there are 3 perspectives. So are we building the right product? So if I have to take it, are we building the right product? Okay, this is one perspective. Are we building it right? Okay. Are we building it right? And are we building it faster? Okay. Ideally, everyone want a combination of all the 3. Yes or no? So let's say you are here. You are building the right product and building it right. But you are spending too much time to get it perfect. You might miss the market window and run into cash flow problems. What does that mean? So let's say you have a start date and you have an end date, and this is 1 year. At the end of 1 year, you came to know that whatever you developed so far is not what the market wants. You have a start date, you have an end date, and this is 1 month. At the end of 1 month, you realized whatever you developed so far is not what the market wants. In which of these 2 you save a lot of time and money from building a wrong product? 1 month, obviously, isn't it? So that is what I was trying to say. So let's say you are here, you are building it right. So you are building it right and building it faster, but that is not what a customer wants. So let's say you are here, you are building the right product and building it faster, but it is a defective product. However, all the three perspectives are valid. That is why product owners takes care of building the right product. Development team takes care of building it right. Scrum Masters takes care of building it faster by shortening the feedback loops and eliminating waste, removing impediments. This is what it is. So Scrum Masters promote Scrum. So they are not only, Scrum Masters not only know Scrum, but they teach Scrum to everyone. Everyone means product owner, Scrum Master, organization, leadership, and team. So everyone, so a Scrum Master is typically a Scrum educator, but you yourself don't know Scrum. How will you educate others? Isn't it? So you not only know Scrum in theory, but you know to an extent that you are teaching Scrum to someone with 25 years of waterfall experience. Is that easy or difficult? Yeah. So that is how I see Scrum Master. Of course, again, someone who gives a lot of GAN helps product owner. If someone don't know how to do their job, for example, team don't know how to do let's say sprint planning, Scrum Master help. So a team doesn't know how to write a user story, Scrum Master help. If team doesn't know what is a technical debt, Scrum Master can help. If team is fighting with each other, Scrum Master can help. If a team piling up lot of spilled over stories, Scrum Masters has to come into the picture. Okay, so there are so many things that usually come up. Okay, any questions so far? Okay, so as we go through, so the key differences, again, I already talked about it. Process and people focus, facilitate, removes impediments, ensures transparency. Product owner, product and customer focused, owns the product backlog, balances stakeholders and releases, and then defines vision and value. Okay, so why is that they need to collaborate? Why is that product owner and Scrum Master needs to collaborate? Again, in Scrum, there is no bridge. So what does that mean? So I have a team. I have Scrum Master. I have product owner. So what do you think? The information first passed to the Scrum Master and go to the team? Is that how it has been designed? Yes or no? Need not be. Product owners also directly can reach out to the team. Now, can you, let's say if I put a triangle like this, can someone here tell me what are some of the communication channels, or what is that a product owner, team, so PO, Scrum Master and development team, what is that they communicate on? Anyone? So give me one or two examples. I know there's a big list, but give me one or two examples. Anyone? Jira. Okay. Anybody else? They have to communicate on Jira? No. Okay, Teams chat, ClickUp. What is this ClickUp? Just very curious. What is this ClickUp? Oh, it's a tool or what? No, Teams chat. Features needs to be done. Okay. So Scrum Master can talk to team members on, so let's say impediments. Okay. Impediments or blockers, whatever you want to call it as. What else? What else they can talk to? One more. Of course, there are many more, but I want to get, let's say, conflicts. Okay. What else? So now Scrum Master, yes, I can put more, but given the time, So Scrum Master and Product Owner to Scrum Master to Product Owner. What do you think? Mails. ClickUp is a project management tool. Yeah. Scrum is not project management. Scrum is opposite to project management, honestly. Yeah. So Scrum, SM and Product Owner, what is that they talk about? So Product Owner and SM talk about prioritization, for example. Okay. And even team can talk, PO and dev team talk about prioritization. What else? So Scrum Master, and let's say, for example, they talk about stakeholder feedback. Scrum Master and Product Owner, they talk about stakeholder feedback and how they can incorporate. Okay. And stakeholder feedback. Yeah. So what else? Anything else? So there are a lot of communication that's going to happen between these three roles. So there is a healthy tension between these three roles, and many times they get into friction situations, assuming that you're implementing right Scrum. If you're implementing project management and calling it as Scrum, then probably these situations may not arise. See, what I often say is 90% of the time people implement Scrum or people implement project management and they call it as Scrum. And that's what I often see. So let's say, for example, I was talking to a senior leader in an organization. This senior leader told me that we are implementing Scrum for the last 10 years and it is not working for us. And when I just went in and saw what is that they are doing, this is what they are doing. So let's say sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3. So sprint 1 UI, code, test. Can someone here tell me what is that they are doing? What is that they are doing here?
Like software product.
No. When you look at the first sprint is UI, second sprint is coding, third sprint is testing. What is that going to tell you?
Lack of collaboration.
It is, to me, waterfall. Okay, this is pure waterfall. And if you correct them here, the next level. So again, sprint 1, sprint 2. Sprint 1, there'll be UI sprint and coding and testing. What do you think they are doing here? Pure waterfall. And if you try to correct them here, they go to this stage. Same sprint, UI, code, test. What is this called as?
Agile.
Mini waterfall. See, 99% of the teams who says that they are doing Scrum or Agile, they will be in one of these three only. They implement waterfall and call it as Agile. It is more of fragile rather than Agile, isn't it? So this case is very funny. The testers only get last 2 hours of the sprint for testing. As a result of it, they usually spill over the testing to the next sprint. And if you are in one of these and you are calling yourself as Agile and you know everything, then you have to rethink again, isn't it? So any questions on this? Okay. So some of the misconceptions, Scrum Master is equal to project manager. No. The simple difference, I would say, Scrum Masters not only know Scrum in theory, but they also know Scrum in practical implementation. Project managers know project management. Project management is not equivalent to Scrum. Very simple difference. So can I rename a project manager as a Scrum Master from tomorrow? Probably not. Maybe this person can learn Scrum over a period of time and become a great Scrum Master. I have no problems with that. But renaming project management into Scrum and expecting different results, probably it's not going to happen. That's one thing. Okay. Product owner is equal to business analyst. No. Again, that is where there is a difference. Product owners have bigger responsibilities. One person for both can be risky because there is a conflict of interest. Product owners are meant for building great product. Scrum Masters are meant for implementing Scrum and promoting teamwork. So there is a difference. These two are two different purposes, and we need two different people to accomplish these two. And that is the difference. So that is why if you are calling one person as Scrum Master / project manager / product owner / product manager, you are totally confused. Someone who is naming that person like that also, they don't know who is a Scrum Master, who is a product owner. Isn't it? Okay. Any questions so far? Okay, great. So yeah, many times everyone do waterfall. Most of the time, people do waterfall and they complain that they are not getting results or it is not working for them without implementing it in the right way. See, very simple. No, let's say one of the fundamental pattern that I have often seen was many times what happens is, you worked in gym for the next 6 months and you're not getting your abs or you're not getting the health benefits what you're looking for. Now tell me, where is the problem? Is it the gym is the problem or your workout is the problem? Where do you think is the problem is? So most of the time, this is what happens now. The people, they just do it and then they complain that results don't usually come up. So now it is always good thing to step back and try to understand where are we really going wrong. Okay. So again, some of the career paths that we have, and I went through all this. So how many of you know Scrum Alliance career paths? So we have CSM, Certified Scrum Master, Certified Scrum Product Owner, Certified Scrum Developer. And then after that, you have Advanced CSM, Advanced CSPO, and then Advanced CSD. And then CSP, Certified Scrum Professional, SM or PO or Developer. And then Certified Team Coach, Certified Enterprise Coach, and then Certified Scrum Trainer. This is the Scrum Alliance career path. Anyone here know the difference between a coach and a trainer? Coaching that is where the rubber hits the road. We strongly recommend hiring coaches inside an organization than just only a training. Training is a kickoff. It gives you a lot of conceptual insights, but coaching is a long-term thing. Someone has to handhold you on this journey. Okay. I'm someone who is a certified Scrum Trainer, certified Enterprise Coach, certified Team Coach from Scrum Alliance. So I was a CSM in 2008. Those were the days people used to laugh at us when we say Scrum and Agile. Of course, even now they're laughing at us. That's a different thing. So a Scrum Master hands-on for 3.5 years during those days. A product owner hands-on for 4 or little over 4 years. Since 2014, I was a CEC. It's almost like more than 10 years now. So actively participated in several transformations. And I know the nuts and bolts of transformation. I know what works, what doesn't work. So, and then over the last few years, I trained more than 25,000 people on CSM, CSP advanced classes. So you can find my name in a couple of books, The Human Side of Agile and Agile Mindset. So I'm a vivid speaker. I speak at various local and international conferences. So this is brief about myself. If someone wants to know more about me, we can always talk. So this is one possible career path of a Scrum Master. But again, Scrum Masters are someone who fight a lot of battles because you are working against the mindsets of waterfall people in the organizations. Okay. Again, what is the growth of a product owner? What is the growth path of a product owner? Again, we start with POs being assistants to a real PO. Okay, and then this is one path maybe you want to consider here. So maybe this is not the ultimate path, but this is one path. So again, many times, most of the times you are what I have seen was they become a product owner for a very small product with one single team, and then they expand their horizon. Let's say now they are the product owners for a product which is developed by like 1,000 people. So it's the scale and size really matters a lot. Okay. So what is right for you? What is really right for you? So if you love coaching and facilitating teams, if you really thrive in removing blockers, and you are people-centric and you love serving people, then Scrum Master might suit you. If you are really passionate about product vision and product strategy, enjoy prioritizing and decision making, again, product owners, they make hell a lot of decisions and thrive. And if you want to be a sandwich between business and customer, if you want to be a sandwich between a senior management and a customer, if you want to be a sandwich between customer and stakeholder, if you want to be a sandwich between stakeholders and team, then product owner job is really, really for you. Okay, so so I quickly want to reflect. Where do you see yourself? Anyone quickly wanted to? So one by one, I wanted to take. So Jay Kiran, where do you see yourself? Yeah, you can speak out. Don't type in the chat. Yes, you can. Typing is okay, but I quickly wanted to speak out. Where do you see your strengths, Jay Kiran? Okay. Okay, still. Nice. Bit noisy. Project manager. Okay. Anybody else? Ranjit?
Yeah, Scrum Master.
Scrum Master. Okay. Simran? Arnab? Okay. Pallavi, Scrum Master. Smruti? Yeah, Pallavi, is there a reason why you want to be a Scrum Master?
Yes, Sekhar, I just want to give you a heads up. Like my experience, like I do have an experience, 8 years of experience in HR. So I have been working as an HR from last 8 years. So
so
right
you're
now I want to move my career from HR to Scrum Master. So that's the
okay.
only reason which I just thought that I just
Right.
gone through few of the articles as well. Like I saw that which will be better suit me. Like I have already been there for 8 years in HR role, so which will be better for me. So I thought that
Okay.
yes, Scrum Master is
Okay.
a better role. So
Yeah. Okay.
so that's the
So
only
yes,
reason that I
so
want to go ahead with.
it's a totally a people-centric role, Pallavi. You are in people-centric
Yes,
roles before. Now it's very close to you. Yeah. Okay. Vijay,
yes,
product
yeah.
management. Kiran, what is your choice? Okay, so product manager and a product owner, is there a difference? Okay, so now this I keep getting all the time. So see, if you look at the real Scrum framework, Scrum talks about roles or accountabilities. So it doesn't talk about the designations, bands, or a title given by your HR in your organization. What does that tells you? So your band and title given by the HR in your organization could be a senior corporate vice president. But as long as you are playing the role of a product owner, we are fine with that. So that is where it stops. It doesn't get into the organization hierarchy, title, and say that, oh no, you fit in the middle here. No, it doesn't say that. So Scrum is on purpose incomplete. So it talks about roles or accountabilities. It doesn't talk about titles, band, and designation. If product manager is a title or a designation given by your HR, you will have the title in that organization, but as long as you are fulfilling the roles of a product owner, we are fine with that. You don't have to have that stamp of product owner official. No, nothing like that. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. So what are some of the key takeaways? again, Scrum Master ensures process discipline and team health. Product owner maximizes value through clear vision and priorities. And success comes from collaboration and continuous improvement and growth, not through fighting with each other. Okay. So continuous learning is something very important. Choose your path, embrace agility, and make a deeper impact. That is what I would always appeal to everyone. So happy to take some questions. So these are some of our schedule for September. If you are interested, you can take a picture of this. So maybe some of these might work. We even launched AI for Scrum Masters, AI for product owners. What is this in for you? There's a lot to learn even in this also. So and these are all AI for Scrum Masters and all, I call it as MC micro credential. Yeah. If you are someone who is interested, you can take a picture of it. Yeah. Happy to take any questions. And then I quickly want to, okay, is AI needed for CSM? See, what AI, I have done AI sessions before. So most of the time, day in, day out, Scrum Masters usually get into a lot of challenges, a lot of problems. Now, the way how you enter a prompt inside AI will show you some directions. Maybe option 1, this is what you can try. Option 2, this is what you can try. Option 3, this is what you can try. Okay. So that is how AI will show you the direction. Whether that will work or not is up to you, up to your context in your organization. But if I'm a Scrum Master scratching my head, don't know what to do if my team member is not coming on time to daily Scrum every day, then I can ask AI for options. Got it? Did I answer your question? Yeah. Okay. Any other? So just get in touch with me. You can scan this QR code and you can get in touch with me. Happy to help you out in whatever way is possible. Yes. Let me, is AI, okay. So, but when we involve AI, are we reducing the human essence? No, again, AI will not do your job. AI cannot facilitate like you. For example, as I said, facilitation. Do you think AI facilitate on behalf of you? No. Do you think AI run the retrospective on behalf of you? No. So it is all about when you are clueless which direction to take, it will give you some options that you can try. That is what it can do. Hey, do you think if your team is not delivering the sprint goal, do you think AI will develop it on behalf of the team? Probably not. It is too, at this point of time, given the kind of AI state, it is not possible. But yes, future, you don't know. AI can also develop and become a humanoid or whatever developments are coming in future. Yes, it can do it. Yeah. ROI, it all depends on what you are calling it as ROI. But my best experience with the AI is when you don't know what to do, you can ask it. It is like a chat prompt. It will give you the options that you can try. So let's say, for example, if someone is not coming on time to the daily Scrum, you say like, okay, what should I do if my team member is not coming on time to the daily Scrum? I can give a prompt. Now, what will it do? It can say that, hey, you know what? You just try talking to this person one-on-one. You can also ask other team members, what should we do? Or you can also set up working agreements within your team. These are 3-4 options it can give you. It all depends on what prompt you really give there. That is the state of AI at this point of time. But will it improve in future? No one knows it. Okay. Any other questions? Can I target both CSM and PO roles simultaneously? So my take on this is, if you are desperately looking for whatever job you want to do, see, this is only for people who are looking desperately for a job. यार मेरे को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है whether you give me Scrum Master, we give me a product owner, but I wanted to desperately get out of whatever I'm in, and then I wanted to get into something else. Then yes, you can take this path. But honestly, as I said before, these two roles have a conflict of interest. You cannot be a Scrum Master and product owner for the same team within that organization. Yes, you can be a product owner for a different product and a Scrum Master for a different team, assuming that you have a lot of time with you. But you cannot be simultaneously both on the same project, what you are working. Okay. Anything else? Any other questions? Okay. So thank you so much. My no, that is not how it should be. Many times PO gives guidelines to Scrum Master. Most of the time it is a collaborative role, not someone a Scrum Master reporting to product owner and all. I don't see it should work that way unless I don't know whether in some organizations which are services organizations where the product owner role comes from the customer, and I have seen this kind of things happening there in services organizations. Okay, but usually if you're working in a product organization, they don't happen that way. It's a collaboration role. Yeah. Does A transit? Sorry, Pallavi. What is that A? Transition from HR role help me.
Sorry, Sekhar. I think there's a sorry. I'll just repeat my question. Like as I told you earlier, like as I have 8 years of experience in HR, and right now I'm just planning to change. I want to transition from HR to Scrum Master. So is it going to help me? Like as I was in 8 years, I was in HR. So is it going to help me?
So okay. See, one thing I can say is there's a lot of demand for Scrum Masters. Okay. Now, one thing you have to check from your side is what is the supply for Scrum? You know, HR means there's HRs usually look at supply and demand. There's a demand for Scrum Masters, but at the same time, if the supply outweighs the demand, then it could be a challenge. That's one. Second, at this point of time, most of the Scrum Master hiring is only happening in software organizations, IT software organizations only, not outside IT. Okay. So now if a specific organization says that you should have that background, now that will be a little tricky to handle. However, as you keep learning this over the next 3 to 6 months, you should be really, really good for it. I mean, you should be able to really adapt to it. It's not a big thing. So we never expect Scrum Masters to be a hands-on person. Someone who should have a hands-on. But sometimes some organizations say that at least you follow the conversations, what they are talking. If there are 2 team members are talking on a specific problem, do you really follow that or you don't follow it? That is what some organizations usually expect. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Got it, Shekhar. Got it. Thank you.
So the 16 hours PDU and 2-day training sufficient for a new person transitioning into this roles, especially an experienced one while transitioning. Again, so this 2 days is a start. Now, will it be sufficient? Probably not. Again, I'm not going to make any of those promises. I'll give you a lot of my honest answers. So no, they are not sufficient. You have to work on it. If you're really serious about it, if you're really serious about transitioning your career into something that is very meaningful, you have to work beyond that. But what I have done was when I finished my CSM, I used to go to communities community of Scrum Masters, where they used to share a lot of knowledge among themselves. That's one thing. And I used to read a lot of articles. And I myself write a lot of articles. I used to work with a mentor. And then I used to shadow a real Scrum Master when he was doing his job. This is how you develop these skills over a period of time, which are very, very valuable. If you shadow a real Scrum Master for 3 to 6 months, you will become another Scrum Master. But this is where you have to work on. No one is taking those skills and putting it in your brain unless you put it for yourself. Isn't it? All right. Thank you so much, everyone. So is Scrum compatible with Indian product or services mode when compared to abroad setting? There's nothing like Indian or American or whatever it is. The problems are same in everywhere. There are some people who adopt it, some people who don't adapt it. And Scrum talks about a lot of discipline, and people hate discipline, isn't it? How many of you like discipline? No. Don't tell me all this. My teacher in my school itself, used to teach us discipline, and we hate our teacher. And that's the same thing happens here, isn't it? Anyway, thank you so much. Happy to just connect with me. So when you scan this QR code, you can always connect with me. And I think we are coming to the top of the hour. Ravi, over to you. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you, Sekhar, for that session. It's totally rich in clarity, depth, and actionable wisdom. And thank you to each one of you who kept this conversation alive with the participation. For your kind information, I shared the participant feedback form in the group chat. Please feel to access again, and please let me know if you're unable to access the participant feedback form. It will be a pleasure to have your feedback on us, and then it will be. Please just let me know in case if you have any problem accessing that. So if today made one thing is clear, I mean, it is that agility is lived through choices, leadership, and ability to evolve when the playbook runs out. Much like as we say in medical and scientific research, it's all about training hard, testing often, and adjusting with courage when conditions change. At Sain Innovation, we remain deeply committed to helping professionals like you to transform intent into capability and then capability into sustained impact. That's why our certification programs led by Mr. Shekhar personally go well beyond exam preparation. They immerse you into journeys designed to rewire what you know, how you think, and how you deliver the value. For more information, please visit our website, and you also can reach out to us. You also can reach out to Mr. Shekhar on any given time.
Thank you so much, Ravi. Yeah. Okay, so I hope this session is valuable to everyone here, whoever joined us. I hope the 1 hour that you spent with us is well spent. Thank you very much, and it's my pleasure talking to you all, and see you in the next webinar. Thank you.